Lindsey and Ryan's wedding came and went, but that didn't mean the festivities were over. The next morning, we hosted a big brunch for all of our family members to come to because it can be tough to catch up with people at a wedding, so we wanted another opportunity to talk to them. That same morning, we sent the guys back over to the venue to pick up all of the flowers, and I was able to take apart the arbor to make 10 separate bouquets for my aunts, my grandma, my mom, my cousin, and even my grandma's neighbor, who we love so dearly. So we decided to drive over there and give her a bouquet, as well as my grandma her bouquet, before we got on the road and drove pretty much to Philadelphia to drop off my sister's bouquet, my bouquet, and another bridesmaid's bouquet to be preserved into some art after the fact. Charlie had to fly back to Tampa on Sunday, but I still had 2 more days off, so I spent them with my mom running around. We went to the outlets and I got a few new purses from Kate Spade, and then we headed on over to my sister's house, and pretty much I was there to rob her. I took some of the sourdough starter she got from the class that she took and added it to mine, which has definitely helped to strengthen it. Maybe someday I'll bake with it again, but baking sourdough when you have a job is pretty tough, I've found out. While we were there, my mom made sure to pet and snuggle the cat because she thought he was looking a little sad while they were on their honeymoon, but that didn't stop Socks from jumping up onto her lap and clawing her a little bit. So, you win some, you lose some. On Monday night, my family and I met up in Lancaster City for some happy hour drinks and apps at some of the fancy bars downtown. The next day came and it was time for me to leave, but I had an afternoon flight, so we had to stop at Lancaster Central Market. I got a hot cider that burned my mouth, and it was like that for days, and then had a very crucial breakfast treat of a few pierogies that morning. On Tuesday afternoon, my dad's friend from high school and his wife stopped by, and we got to say hi to their cute little dog. I also bottled up all of the vanilla extract I started at the beginning of the year. Now that it had been bottled up for 10 months, I felt that it was ready to go into individual bottles for Christmas presents. So if you're my family member watching this that might be getting a Christmas gift from me, pretend you didn't see this. After that, it was pretty much time to head on home, so we went and picked up my grandma, and she rode along with us to the airport because we're besties and I could never leave her behind. I needed to say goodbye to her at the last possible moment. And then I went inside, boarded my flight, said goodbye to the frigid Pennsylvania temperatures, and got back into Tampa, Florida late that night and got to appreciate the beauty of it being all lit up from the sky. It's super interesting to look at the geography of Tampa from above when it's all lit up like this. And that was the end of Lindsey and Ryan's wedding weekend and my trip home to Lancaster.